traveled to different countries and met people who'd been tortured, who'd watched members of their family killed in front of them. And it seemed that if they'd had cameras, there might be a better chance of doing something. And then the Rodney King incident happened in America.
That videotape really catalyzed an international dialogue about police brutality, and it put the Handycam on the map.
And at that point, it sort of clicked.
And that was the beginning of Witness.
My name's Sam Gregory, and I'm the program director at Witness. Witness uses video and online technologies to promote human rights. Peter Gabriel had met all these activists as he traveled the world on the Amnesty tour. He met activists who would tell these incredible stories of what had happened to them, and he'd be like, well, why does no one know about this? And he had a small camera with him, and he would record some of those stories. What would happen if you gave those cameras to the human rights activists who choose to be in the wrong place at the right time? You know, they're placing themselves where the human rights abuse are taking place. And so we helped our partners not only by providing cameras, that was important, but also by teaching them how to film in really simple ways, teach them how to tell stories, and teach them how to tell stories that would have an impact on their audience and leave them wanting to do something.
Witness partner Casa Alianza documented the plight of street children and their arbitrary killings by Guatemalan paramilitary forces. For the first time in 30 years, the Inter-American Court on Human Rights ruled that a government had violated the rights of children.
¿Y tú te diste cuenta que te había baleado?
We train around 300 groups a year via workshops, and we do something called a Video Advocacy Institute that runs every summer and it's an incredible kind of experience. It brings 30 activists together for a sort of 2-week boot camp on learning how to film, edit, thinking of strategy and developing a project. And what we see in the news is often these little sound bites of like someone weeping and you don't know why it happened. And the real power we've seen is that if you can help lift up the voice of the people who are closest to it, they'll tell you why things are going wrong and they'll tell you what the solutions they want are.
I manage the Hub, which is a website that basically allows anyone anywhere to upload video that's human rights related, to take that video and then to use it to campaign for change. The biggest thing that's going to happen soon is that we're going to enable mobile uploads, so people will be able to directly from their phone email a clip, email a photograph, and it'll come to us the same way that as if you were using the internet.
Is there a unifying theme or something that everybody has a kind of common reason for being here and doing this work every day? Having
seen through my lifetime growing up, seeing on television immense moments, whether it's the release of Mandela, the revolution in Romania, the fall of the Berlin Wall, these kinds of things that stay with you because they're visual symbols of a broader thing that's happening in society and in the world, that sort of freedom, democracy, human rights are sort of extended to people, and that they wanted to claim them and they wanted to move, and whatever I could do to help, in my small way, was why I wanted to come and work here and work with people who are working towards the same goal.